So I've had a few questions about what we use for perimeter fence, and there's things you can and can't afford to do. Every situation's different. On rented ground, what I like to do is go around, and most farms are going to have some kind of existing fence. Either old hay farms or old cattle farms. Most of the ones I pick up have some kind of existing fence. If it's pretty decent, I'll go through and I'll beef that up. I've got getting pretty good with my hot wire, or with my barbed wire stretchers. The Texas fence stretcher, and then I've got the ratcheting style fencer that I use quite a bit more often. We'll throw in steel posts, and sometimes that fence then is going to be good enough you can run cows against it. Sometimes it's not. You're going to have to add an interior hot wire. Most of the time for me that looks like just a poly wire, but that means I've got a good enough fence on the outside that if they get through the hot wire, that poly wire, expect them to not just be able to walk out. Woods fence is going to be a little different. That's going to be something that you're not going to get as much pressure on, so you can get away with a little bit more most of the time. High stress situations would be running up against other cattle, or heavy wildlife flows. Sometimes there you'll need to add something, beef that up a little bit, at a gate. If you could see a big wildlife trail or something, they're going through there, they're going to push the fence down. And the other big one is going to be row crops on the other side, something that's very enticing, a reason that those cattle are going to want to get out. So other cattle, row crops, or something's going to be busting through the fence. Those are the kinds of things that I will go kind of above and beyond and make sure we're a lot of times I like to leave a dead space in those scenarios, especially running against other cattle. If cattle can get nose to nose, they're gonna find a way to get together or kill themselves trying a lot of times. And so I'll usually run at least one poly wire or one steel wire electrified, give a 10 to 20 yard space there so that they don't want to get together. They can't get their noses to touch. If I was going to build new fence, which honestly I haven't done a whole lot